Bi'ur Mishnah Gimel. Explanation for Mishnah Gimel. משנתנו בא ללמד, our Mishnah comes to teach us. במי ששכח או הזיד ולא בדק בליל 14. So either you forgot or you didn't feel like doing it on the 14th. Should you do it later? In other words, you didn't do it at night. Either you forgot to do it at night or you just didn't feel like it. Whatever, mezid. Yeah? When can you do it later? Okay. So Rabbi Yehuda says, Bodkin, this is the times where you can check. Bodkin or 14, so you do it the night before, you can check on the night before. וב-14, and during the day, shacharit, ובשעת ביאור. And if you didn't do it in shacharit, you still have a chance to do it at the time of the burning. You can go check. כלומר, which means, באחד משלושת הזמנים הללו, in one of these three things, בלבד בודקים את החמץ. Only in these three times you're allowed to check for חמץ. שאם לא בדק בליל 14, if you did not check for whatever reason at the night of the 14, יבדוק ב-14 בוקר. You should do it in the morning, the 14th in the morning. ואם לא בדק בבוקר, if you didn't check it in the morning, יבדוק בשעת הביאור החמץ. You have to check at the time of the burning of the chametz. When is the time of the burning of the chametz? We're going to get to that later. בתחילת השעה השישית. It is the beginning of the 6th hour. So if the day divides into 12 hours, it's in the 6th hour. שעה לפני חצות היום. So if let's take it 6 to 6, yeah, 6 in the morning is let's say that time is there. So 6 hours after 6, so 6, it's 2 o'clock. So you have to do the בדיקה at 1 o'clock. אבל לאחר שעברה, no, 6 to 6 is 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, you have to do it 11 o'clock. At 11 o'clock, you have to start burning. So at that time, you have to check. אבל לאחר שעברה שעת הביאור, but after it turned the time of the ביאור, שוב אינו בודק. Again, he's only allowed to check. So after that time, there's no checking.
As a general, the time of the, once you do the biur, the burning of the teeth, then you can't eat chametz anymore. Mm-hmm. No.
We'll discuss it in the next Mishnah. We'll see that. שוב אינו בודק. שאם יבדוק אחר שעת הביאור, says, why don't you check after? You can check after, what's the problem? But he's worried. He says, you're going to come check after the time of the burning of the chametz. חושש רבי יהודה is afraid, שמא ימצא חמץ, you're going to find a nice donut, ויבוא לאכול ממנו, you're going to dealing with חמץ, you're going to come to eat from it. He's worried.
It's not very logical.
You don't like him. Okay.
No.
וחכמים אומרים, and the sages said, what do the sages says? לא בדק אור 14, you didn't check at night, יבדוק ב-14 כל היום, you're allowed to check in the 14th the entire day. The entire day. לא בדק ב-14, יבדוק בתוך המועד. You didn't check in the 14th, check during Pesach. During entire Pesach. Hey, you got 7 days. לא בדק בתוך המועד, it says you didn't check in the Pesach, יבדוק לאחר המועד. Check after Pesach. He says you're allowed to check all the way through. He says, what Chachamim? Chachamim, where are you coming from? So let's see. לאחר החג, after the holiday. Why? לפי שחמץ, why do you have to check after the holidays? That's the strangest one. So it says because חמץ שעבר עליו הפסח, because חמץ that you had in your possession during Pesach, אסור בהנאה. You're not allowed to even enjoy it. You're not allowed to get benefit of it. Nothing you're allowed to do with it after Pesach. חכמים סוברים, and the sages says, שאף לאחר זמן האיסור של אכילת חמץ, רשאי הוא לבדוק. So it says, even after the burning of the chametz, the Chachamim says, the Rabbi Yehuda says, don't go look for chametz now, because you might eat it. They says, no, you're not going to eat it. אינם חוששים שבע יבוא לאכול מן החמץ. Says, we're not worried you're going to come to eat chametz. שימצא, that you're going to find. And what's the proof that they're not worried? שהרי הוא עצמו מחזר אחריו לסופו. He says, why is he looking for chametz? He's looking for chametz to burn it, not to eat it. So in his mind, he has not eating, he has burning in his mind.
It's like muktzeh.
Yeah, it's like muktzah in his mind. So he's not going to come to eat it. You don't have to worry about it. V'chen halacha. And this is the halacha. The halacha is like whom?
Oh, like the Chachamim?
Of course. Always all the halacha lechachamim.
ועכשיו, אוקיי, I'm not going to ask this question, אבל if you do a sale here,
If you do what?
a sale of your chametz,
No, there's no sell. There's no sell. There's no sell. Sell is coming generations later. It's a,
well, hypothetical, if
Yeah.
you didn't do biur chametz, and you didn't do bdikat chametz, but you did the biur אתה יודע, you sell all your chametz.
so you say it's not yours then.
So it's not yours, so, and you forgot to do biur chametz,
Not a problem.
so you don't need it.
That's right. That's right.
Okay. הבנתי נכון. Okay.
Yeah. ומה שמשייר. Now there's another problem. When you do bdikat chametz in the evening, right?
יש לך חמץ.
You keep a little bit to eat for the next day. So it says you do bdika and then so I have to check what do I do with the things. So it says ומה שמשייר הבודק את החמץ בלילה, and the bread that remains from the previous night, מה שהוא משאיר מן החמץ לצורך אכילת הלילה, what he leaves from the chametz in order to eat that night and the next day for burning, יניחנו בצינה. You have to make sure that you place it in a hidden place, במקום, in a safe place, a safe that rats cannot get from there, because you don't want the rats to take it all over the house again. כדי שלא יהיה צריך בדיקה אחריו, so that you're not going to need checking after it. שאם יחסר מן החמץ שהשאיר, הרי הוא צריך לבדוק שנית, because if you come the next morning and you see there's missing some bread, go and look for the whole house again. It's going to be a problem. So ביארנו דברי חכמים לפי רוב המפרשים. We explained the way the חכמים said according to most מפרשים. But that's not the only way to learn it. אבל רש"י מפרש, so we explained, so if you didn't check at night, you can check throughout the day, and then you can check during Pesach, and then you can check after Pesach. That's the way the Chachamim says. He says, no, that's not what the Chachamim meant. Let's see what the Chachamim meant. So some explain this way. לא בדק 14, יבדוק ב-14 בבוקר. It says, if you didn't check it in the 14th, you should check it in the 14th in the morning. לא בדק ב-14 בבוקר, but if you didn't check it in the 14th in the morning, יבדוק בתוך המועד. He will check it inside the Moed. We learned inside the Moed during the holiday. He doesn't learn that. He says, what's inside the Moed? בשעה השישית של היום. It means the 6th hour of the day. What's the 6th hour of the day? שהוא מועד הביאור. It's the time for the burning. When
In the holiday.
No, the day before.
Oh, before.
Yeah, the time of the burning from before. So it says, when it says Moed, it doesn't mean the holiday. It means the time of the burning. Yeah? לא בדק אותו מועד. It says, if you didn't check it during the time of the burning, יבדוק לאחר המועד. It means, אפילו לאחר שעת הביאור. You should check even after the time of the burning. כלומר, but according to that, the checking is only on the 14th. During Pesach and after Pesach, the Chachamim are not talking about it, according to that opinion. כלומר, יום 14 עד שתחשך. In other words, they give you permission only until Pesach comes in, until the Tetvav, the 14th. But not like we learned during the Moed and after the Moed. During the holiday and after the holiday. It's during the burning and after the burning. That's the way they learn it. Okay? אבל בתוך הפסח לא יבדוק, but during Pesach, those commentary says, even the sages says you should not check, שכיוון שאז חייבים כרת לחילתו. Because during Pesach, even what you said that is very unlikely to come and eat it because he's looking for it to burn it, but it's an isur karet. And isur karet, don't touch it in your hand, it's dangerous. We're not talking about this is cutting off from the Jewish nation. It's not even meat and milk, you know. Meat and milk, it's a great avera, so we want you to stay away from it as much as possible. החכמים גוזרים שמא ישכח. So it says the Chachamim, even the sages agree with Rabbi Yehuda that during Pesach it's an isur kares. Stay away, don't even come near it. We don't want you even to come near it, according to that opinion. Okay.